Hey everybody, this is Northcock6666 here, and in this video I'm going to be playing a new game called Bee Swarm Simulator for the first time, and for the first time ever, I got onto a Roblox game without being disconnected, because normally when I get onto a game it usually disconnects me because of a system overload. And over there are arrows pointing towards the circle where you can claim a hive. And to do that, you have to press E. And my game had actually froze at that point. But the last time I made a video, it lagged completely badly. And yes, the lag did make the game froze as well. So over here is the black bear. And you can actually press E to talk to the black bear. Hi, I'm Black Bear. You look like a promising new honey maker. I happen to be a don't know how to pronounce that word. That means I know a lot about honey. And if you're willing to go through my training, you'll be making tons of honey in no time. First off, collect 100 pollen from the sunflower field. And over here is where the sunflower field is. I have to click on the flower loads of times to get to 200 pollen, because it goes up in 2s and 4s. And why have the bees come to me? And I just got nearly twice as much honey than I did before. And if you notice that every time I clicked to get pollen, I'm digging up the ground as well. I didn't notice that. But clicking on the sunflower to get pollen took a long time to do. So now I got 200 out of 200 pollen. I'm gonna go back to the black bear. Nice job, here's a reward. And I wonder what it is. Come talk to me again when you're ready for another quest. And the reward is 200 honey. So now we're heading towards the shop, and I've made 706 honey. Let's see what's inside the shop. So over here we got a bear, but he's a noob, or it's a noob-shaped bear. And over here we got tools like the shovel and scissors. I can't collect an item because the pollen container is full. And I'm leaving the shop because there's nothing that I can get from here. And I'm gonna claim a hive right here. I'm trying to spawn a bee. Oh, I have to open up the egg menu and drag an egg to the honeycomb. And I got my first bee. And now I'm going back to the black bear to see what other quests that I can do. The pollen from each field produces slightly different honey. Most people can't tell the difference, but I can. That's why I love it here. There's such a variety of flower patches. Each field is different. Sunflowers, mushrooms, clovers. But today I've got the hankering for dandelion flavoured honey. Okay, I guess. Why don't you collect some pollen from the dandelion field? 250 should be enough. Okay, and where is the dandelion field? And it's just turned night time. And there's the dandelion field right over there. And it looks like I can't collect any more pollen because the pollen container is full. So I have to go back and make the honey. And and I have to press E to make it. And somehow I went back to 200 out of 200 pollen for some reason. The song playing from the background sounds familiar. Well, it's not actually the song, it's the tune. The tune sounds familiar. I think I heard it from somewhere, but I don't know what it's called and where it's from. I need to have 5 bees to pass this gate. So now I'm going to go back to the Black Bear to see if I completed the quest. But I don't think I have enough pollen. But let's go and talk to him anyway. The bears on this mountain are all friendly like me. But the same can't be said for the bugs. And you don't even want to know what rude creatures live further up. Anyways, come back when you've collected 250 pollen from the dandelion field. I knew this pollen container was too small, 200 out of 200, so I'm going back to the shop to see if there's a bigger one. But first, I'm going to empty the pollen container and make the honey. And I just realised that if I click the button twice, it will turn off making the honey, so I have to keep it on. And now it's daytime again. And let's go to the shop to get a bigger pollen container. And there's a bigger container. Well, it's not actually a container, it's a jar, and you have to pay 650 honey to get it. Let's go back to the dandelion field to collect all the pollen. And just like the sunflower one, this takes a long time, as it goes up in 4s. And I'm also digging up the ground as well while I'm doing it. Oh, and now it's going up in 6s, which means that collecting about 750 pollen will go a little bit quicker. Wait a second, why is there a stick figure dancing on the toadstool? That actually might be a stick insect or something like that. But why is it dancing on the toadstool? Okay, I'm about halfway of getting the full amount of pollen, but this will still take a very long time. It went up 20 because I have one bee with me. But sometimes the number will go down lower or up higher.
A few moments later.
I've now just filled up the pollen jar with 750 out of 750 pollen. So now I'm going to go back to the Black Bear, and I should have collected enough pollen for him. So let's see what he has to say. Those dandelions have grown out of control, haven't they? It's kind of hard to tackle the weeds without hurting the flowers. I figure it's best to just leave them be. Come talk to me again when you're ready for another quest. And the quest reward is 400 honey. So I'm going to go to the shop to see what I can get this time. And I wonder if I can get an egg. But first things first, I have to empty the pollen container again. Because it's full at 750 out of 750 pollen. Okay, they sell pollen containers, but they don't seem to sell any bee eggs. Which is a shame, because I could get more bees that way. So anyway, it's time to empty the pollen container and make honey. This also might take a while because when the bees take the honey, they don't take all the pollen from the pollen container all at one go, which means the bee might make honey a few times if there's 750 pollen. But if I had more bees, it will possibly be quicker. And it also takes about 10 seconds for the bees to make honey in this game. But you also get more honey that way.
A few moments later.
But since I have one bee at the moment, it takes a while and it gets a bit boring after a bit. Let's see if I got another bee egg. Let's see if I got another quest. Unfortunately, I don't have any bee eggs or a quest to do. And you have to have Robux for some of the other things. So anyway, I'll stop the video right here. I will play this game again sometime in the future, and this time I will record the proper audio as well. Because with Roblox screen recording, it does not pick up the audio as well. And that's what I'm saying. So anyway, I hope you like this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Bye everyone.